Fear is just a story in your head. Stop letting it control you. Fear feels real, doesn't it? It grips your chest, clouds your thoughts, and convinces you that you're not ready, not capable, not enough. But here is the truth. Fear is nothing more than a story your mind is telling you. It's a movie playing in your head, and most of the time, it never even comes true. Think about it. How many times have you been terrified to take a step, only to realize afterward that it wasn't nearly as scary as you thought? Maybe it was speaking up in class, applying for that job, starting a project, or even telling someone how you really feel. Fear whispers all the what-ifs to keep you frozen. But what if the opposite happens? What if it works out better than you ever imagined? Courage doesn't mean you don't feel fear. Courage means you move forward anyway. Every time you act in spite of fear, you weaken its power. You rewrite the story in your head. Instead of, "I can't," it becomes, "I did it." So the next time fear shows up, don't run. Take a breath, remind yourself it's just a story, and step forward anyway. Because freedom, growth, and success are always waiting on the other side of fear. Your life is too big to be controlled by imaginary limits. Write a new story, one where fear doesn't win. You don't need to be perfect to start. Progress beats perfection. Perfection is the biggest trap you'll ever face. You keep waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect version of yourself before you begin. But guess what? That perfect moment never comes, and while you wait, life keeps moving forward without you. Think about how many dreams die because someone said, "I'll start when I'm ready." The truth is, nobody ever feels fully ready. The people you admire didn't wait until they were flawless. They started messy, they made mistakes, they stumbled, and they learned along the way. That's why they grew. Progress is what changes your life, not perfection. Writing 1 page a day will finish a book. Running for 5 minutes will build endurance. Saving a little money each week will create stability. Small, imperfect steps are the seeds of massive success. Don't let perfection paralyze you. Take action, even if it feels clumsy. Because the first step, no matter how small, has more power than 100 perfect plans left undone. So today, give yourself permission to start. Start with what you have, where you are, and who you are right now. Progress beats perfection every single time. And one day, you'll look back and realize your imperfect start became the foundation of something incredible. Comparison kills confidence. Run your own race. Nothing steals your joy faster than comparison. The moment you start measuring your life against someone else's, you begin to feel small. You see their success, their progress, their highlight reel, and suddenly your own journey feels like it's not enough. But here's the truth. Comparison is a thief. It doesn't inspire you. It robs you of confidence. Think about it. A runner doesn't win by staring at the person in the next lane. They win by focusing on their own stride, their own pace, their own race. Life works the same way. The path you're on is yours alone. Your timing, your challenges, your victories, they were never meant to look like anyone else's. The problem is, we often compare our behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's highlight reel. You don't see the failures, the sleepless nights, the doubts they had to fight through. You only see the end result. That's not fair to you. Confidence comes when you stop looking sideways and start looking forward. Measure yourself against who you were yesterday, not against someone else today. Every small step you take is proof you're moving forward. So run your race, stay in your lane, focus on your journey, because the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. And that, my friend, is how you win. Excuses steal opportunities. Take action now. Excuses feel safe in the moment, but they quietly rob you of the life you could be living. Every "I'll start tomorrow," every "I'm too tired," every "I don't have enough time" sounds harmless, but stack them up and they build a wall between you and your dreams. Excuses don't protect you. They steal opportunities before you even give yourself a chance. Think about it. How many times have you talked yourself out of something that could have changed your life? Maybe it was applying for a job, starting that side hustle, or finally getting serious about your health. You tell yourself you'll wait until the timing is better. But deep down, you know there's no perfect timing. There's only right now. Action is the antidote to excuses. One small step forward is always better than standing still. Write one page, send one email, make one call, take one walk. The smallest action creates momentum, and momentum builds into results. Don't let excuses decide your future. Opportunities don't last forever. They pass by if you don't grab them. So the next time an excuse creeps in, catch it and choose action instead. Your future self will thank you for the steps you take today. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. The door is open. Walk through it now. Comfort zones feel safe, but keep you stuck. Comfort feels good, doesn't it? It's warm, predictable, and safe. You know what to expect, and nothing shakes you. But here's the problem. Comfort is a trap. The moment you settle into it, you stop growing. You stop challenging yourself, and slowly, without even noticing, it keeps you stuck. Think about it. How many dreams are left unpursued because the first step felt uncomfortable? Learning something new, having that difficult conversation, taking a chance on yourself, it all feels risky at first. But growth always lives outside the comfort zone. Every great success, every meaningful change started with someone daring to step into discomfort. Your comfort zone is not your friend. It's holding you hostage. The fear of failing, looking silly, or getting hurt keeps you in a bubble that feels safe but shrinks your potential. Real life, real achievement, and real happiness are waiting on the other side. So don't stay stuck because it feels easy. Take one step today that scares you just a little. Push past the familiar. Challenge yourself. Every small act of courage grows your world bigger and brighter. Remember, comfort zones are cozy, but nothing amazing ever grows there. Step out, explore, stretch. Your life is waiting for you beyond the walls of comfort. Failure isn't the end, it's proof you're trying. Failure feels heavy, it stings. It makes you want to quit, to crawl back into your comfort zone, to tell yourself you're not cut out for this. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end. Failure is proof. Proof that you showed up, took a risk, and tried. That's something to be proud of. Think about every person you admire. Every successful entrepreneur, artist, or athlete has failed, more times than they can count. They fell down, made mistakes, and faced setbacks. But each failure taught them something valuable. It was feedback, not a verdict. Failure is part of the process, a stepping stone, a necessary companion on the road to growth. The problem is, most people see failure as a stop sign instead of a signal. A signal that says, you're moving, you're learning, keep going. Every time you try, even if it doesn't work out, you're gaining experience, building resilience, and getting closer to your goal. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Let it remind you that you're alive, ambitious, and willing to fight for your dreams. Keep going, keep learning, keep trying. Because failure isn't the end, it's proof you're taking action. And every step forward, no matter how messy, is progress. Waiting for the right time is a trap. Start today. The right time is a myth. We tell ourselves, I'll start when things are easier, or I'll begin when I'm more prepared. But here's the reality. The right time rarely comes. Life keeps moving, opportunities pass, and while you wait, nothing changes. Waiting is a trap that keeps dreams on hold. Think about it. How many people have missed their chance because they waited for perfect conditions? Maybe it was starting a business, learning a new skill, or having a conversation that mattered. Waiting makes the present feel safe, but it slowly steals your potential. The only moment you truly have is right now. Starting today doesn't mean everything will be perfect. It means you're willing to take a first step, even if it's messy. One small action today is more powerful than 1,000 plans for tomorrow. The first step builds momentum, and momentum transforms possibilities into reality. So stop waiting, stop overthinking. Take that first step, no matter how small. Write, call, plan, or move. Just begin. The moment you act is the moment your life starts to change. Remember, your dreams don't wait for perfect timing. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start. Today is your day. Make it count. Self-doubt is lying to you. You're more capable than you think. Self-doubt is a liar. It whispers in your ear, telling you you're not ready, not smart enough, not strong enough. It makes you question every decision and every step. But here's the truth. Those doubts aren't real. They're just fears wearing a mask. You are far more capable than you've been giving yourself credit for. Think about all the times you surprised yourself. Maybe it was finishing a project you thought was impossible, speaking up when your voice shook, or helping someone when you didn't think you had the energy. Every time you pushed past that inner voice of doubt, you proved it wrong. And every time you didn't, the doubt only grew stronger. The trick is simple. Take action anyway. The more you act despite the fear, the more evidence you give yourself that you can handle more than you think. Confidence isn't born. It's built brick by brick through persistence and courage. So next time self-doubt shows up, remind yourself it's lying. You've handled challenges before, and you can handle the ones ahead. Trust yourself. Start small if you need to, but start. Every step forward chips away at doubt and builds the belief you need. You are capable, you are ready, you are stronger than your fears. Now go prove it to yourself. Discipline builds freedom. Small steps daily create big change. Discipline doesn't feel glamorous. It's early mornings, small choices, and showing up even when you don't feel like it. But here's the secret. Discipline is the gateway to freedom. Every small, consistent step you take builds momentum, and momentum transforms your life in ways shortcuts never can. Think about it. Saving a little money each week eventually creates financial security. Practicing a skill for a few minutes daily turns into mastery. Choosing healthy habits consistently builds energy and confidence. The magic isn't in sudden, massive efforts. It's in the steady, repeated actions that most people overlook. Discipline is not restriction, it's empowerment. When you commit to the process, you gain control over your life. You're no longer at the mercy of moods, temptations, or fleeting motivation. You create options, opportunities, and the life you've always wanted. The hardest part is starting, but the smallest step today compounds into extraordinary results tomorrow. Write one page, save $1, take one walk, or make one call. Just start. Each action is a brick in the foundation of your future freedom, so embrace discipline. Commit to the daily effort, even when it feels small. Over time, those tiny choices add up to massive change. The life you dream of isn't a distant fantasy, it is waiting for the discipline you build today. Believe in yourself before anyone else does. The world won't always believe in you. People may doubt your ideas, question your choices, or tell you it's impossible. And that's okay. The first person who must believe in you is you. Self-belief is the spark that lights every journey, the fuel that keeps you moving when the road gets tough. Think about the people who changed the world. Every innovator, artist, or leader faced skepticism. They faced rejection, criticism, and countless no's. But they believed in themselves first. That belief gave them the courage to keep going when no one else did. It turned their dreams into reality, step by step. Believing in yourself isn't about arrogance or thinking you're perfect. It's about trusting your potential, your effort, and your ability to grow. It's saying to yourself, I can do this and I will try. That inner belief guides your actions, strengthens your resilience, and shows the world that you are serious about your path. So don't wait for approval. Don't look for validation. Start by trusting yourself. Take the steps, make the mistakes, learn, and persist. When you believe in yourself, the doubts of others don't stand a chance. Your journey begins with self-belief. Hold that belief, nurture it, and let it drive you forward, because the person who believes in you first can make all the difference. You